We are live.
Great. All right. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you all for taking the time out of your schedules today for this Wondr webinar. My name is Tia Hurd, and I'm a benefit specialist on the Be Well team here in Virginia Beach. And before we get started with today's session, I do want to quickly go over the Be Well offerings that we have for those that are new to our programs. So go ahead and advance the slide for me, Meredith. So first we have Personify Health, which is our incentivizing platform. It's an easy and stress-free way you can earn up to $500 a year for staying on top of your health and participating in a variety of activities, such as getting your routine screenings, engaging in our mindfulness platform called Headspace, and also completing workouts with Wellbeats, which is our on-demand fitness program. And then, of course, tracking steps and so many other activities. Our disease management programs are available if you're enrolled in Centera health plans and have been diagnosed with diabetes, coronary artery disease, congestive heart failure, asthma, or COPD. So diagnosed employees have access to case management teams that will better help you manage your condition. And if you've been diagnosed with a rare chronic condition such as rheumatoid arthritis, cystic fibrosis, Crohn's disease, and so many other conditions, and you're enrolled in the Centera Health Plans insurance, then you can receive help and support for your specific needs through Centera Case Management as well. And expectant mothers in the Centera Health Plans insurance also have access to receive guidance and support throughout their pregnancy and postpartum with our Partners in Pregnancy program. Centera EAP is a robust employee assistance program available to all active employees and members of their household. This program offers short-term counseling, which is free and confidential for matters such as relationship conflicts, workplace concerns, or grieving the loss of a loved one. They also offer an array of additional services, including work-life services to help you better manage your work and life balance by helping you find anything from party venues to vacation plans, adult caretakers to child daycare centers. And they also have resources for identity theft, legal assistance, financial assistance, and manager resources. Centera EAP also offers life coaching, so employees can speak to a life coach to help you identify and support your short-term attainable goals and build resilience for life's everyday changes. Whether you've tried to quit smoking before or it's your first time trying to quit, it can be challenging, and you don't have to quit alone. You can enroll in Quit for Life. You'll have access to quit coaches and free nicotine replacement therapy to help you quit smoking or vaping, as well as a support group of others who are trying to quit too. And then, of course, Wondr Health is a science-based and clinically proven digital weight management program that Meredith is going to share more in depth with us today. Also, the application for this program is quarterly, and we just opened it on Monday. So you can apply to participate now through September 1st. And Meredith will go into detail about how to apply today during her session. And then the classes for this application period will start on September 15th. In addition to these programs, we also have our Be Well Champions. They're an extension of our Be Well team and serve their specific work locations by promoting our initiatives and programs. We have about 140 champions throughout the city and schools. So if you're unsure of who the champion is at your workplace, or you'd like to recommend someone for your site, you can visit our website or select Meet Your Be Well Champions on the benefits page in the Personify Health app for more details. Be Well offers events and webinars just like this one, plus our mobile mammo van, which travels throughout the city for convenient access, as well as flu vaccine clinics every fall and quarterly health screenings where you can check on your health and speak to a health educator about your nutrition. Our flu vaccine clinics will kick off on October 23rd at the Plaza Annex, and our next health screening will be tomorrow August 22nd at Building 19. Registration is full, but feel free to come by anytime between 12:30 and 5 p.m. and we'll get you seen. You can go ahead and advance the slide, Meredith. All of this information that I just went over, including a list of our events and registration links, is available on our website, benefitsatthebeach.com/s/wellness. If you're a leader or manager, you also have a resource available on our website. From the main Be Well dropdown, you'll select Leadership Resources to see all the ways that Be Well can help you create a culture of wellness at your work site. Many of our programs and events are an opportunity to earn points for Personify Health, and you can redeem those points for cash rewards. For attending today's live session, you'll be rewarded with 300 Be Well points, and we will send an email within about a week with an electronic voucher code for you to redeem. While points and cash rewards are great, we feel the benefits of our programs vastly exceed a money earning opportunity. It's all about providing the tools you need to help you develop healthier habits and live healthier lives. So if you have any questions about any of our programs, please feel free to reach out. You can reach Be Well by emailing us at bewell@bbschools.com or calling 757-263-1060 option 2. Before I pass the mic over to our speaker today, I just wanted to go over a few quick housekeeping things. First, I'd like to go ahead and introduce you guys to the chat feature here on Zoom. To be sure you can access it, please go ahead and send a message now and answer the question, what is your favorite food? You should be seeing me, hello, and a slide deck on the screen. If you're unable to view the slides, please reach out to me directly via the chat feature so that I can help you situate your viewer settings and be sure you're seeing the content that Meredith will share with you today. And then if you registered prior to today, you should have received an email reminder for this session, and you will get a recording of it and follow-up email from Wondr. We'll also be sending a follow-up email from Be Well with the voucher code for attending the live session. So thank you all for being here. And now it's my pleasure to pass the mic over to our speaker today, Meredith.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tia. I always love hearing about all your resources and here at Wondr, knowing that we can really complement all that you guys have to offer. So thank you so much for sharing. And of course, thank you guys for joining. I can't see the chat, so I'm missing your favorite foods. So I will have to go back and read those once I stop sharing my slides. My favorite food, I'm probably going to say like Mexican food would be the category. So y'all get a feel of what I really enjoy when I am eating my favorite foods and doing it the Wondr way. So before we dive into the slides, again, my name is Meredith Stringer. I have been with Wondr for 9 years now. I'm really excited to dive a little bit deeper into our program, what you can expect in introducing this Wondr journey. I do have Cami here with me today. She is one of our fabulous health coaches that will be helping me answer those questions in the chat along with Tia. So feel free to send those their way as you think of things throughout our presentation today. We'll go ahead and kick it off. So quick agenda, what is Wondr all about, what you can expect from the program, how it works, how to sign up, which is important because we do have an open application right now through September 1st, as Tia said, and then of course, how to contact us if you have any questions for our support team. All right, so Wondr gives individuals a better way to better health by teaching practical skills that can be utilized every single day. And these look like creating healthy relationship with food, creating an enjoyably active life, strengthening quality of sleep, which we know is so important, relieving stress, anxiety, building a robust immune system, shedding excess weight physically and mentally, and enhancing overall quality of life. Something that I really like to call out on this slide is, you know, we are a metabolic solution. We do talk a lot about weight loss, but we know the importance of everything above the shoulders as well. So we do touch a lot on the mental component of behavior change, mind well. So it's not just always about the number on the scale. It's really the whole body and really enhancing that quality of life. Because in one space, you're going to see a change in another. So wanted to call that out on what to expect with our practical skills. And then of course, how we're different. So at Wondr, we're not going to ask you to count calories, to, track your points, anything like that. We are more of a when, a why, a how, and a what approach. So when, what does that mean? Identifying true hunger as an example. A lot of the times we are taught from an early age that we have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a certain time of day. I will tell you, I am not a breakfast morning person. I do not love to eat breakfast, but I was told majority of my life that I needed to do that. So really identifying your level of hungers, if you really truly are, hungry in the morning, or maybe you're not. So we have different hunger levels 1 through 4, which you'll learn more about in our program. So in identifying that true hunger, if you're really hungry, maybe you're just thirsty. So kind of understanding, listening to your body in that way. How mindful eating. So maybe on the opposite side of true hunger, being able to identify when you're truly full. So a lot of the times, Mexican food as an example, I'm eating chips and salsa, maybe have an appetizer to share. I order my meal and realize I'm honestly not that hungry. I'm probably going to eat it anyway. But learning how to mindfully eat and being able to enjoy all those 3 things without feeling full, it does take 20 minutes for your stomach to register to your brain that you're full. So in that time frame, if you think about 20 minutes, that's a lot of the times we're not eating in that long of a time frame. We're eating a little bit quicker. So we'll discuss those components as well. The why, reasons why we're eating. Are we really hungry? Are we bored? Are we stressed? Are we eating around our emotions? So we'll discuss that as well. And then what? Balancing flavor, satisfaction, nutrition, and fullness. This is something that we've really dove deeper into over the last few years of understanding, a balanced nutrition and understanding fiber to keep you fuller longer. Enjoying the flavors of your food. So not just eating grilled chicken and green beans because we think that's the healthy way. Let's try out some new flavors. Let's pull some different spices out of your cabinet. So we do have a lot of different ways that we can kind of introduce new flavor, making sure that you're really satisfied with your meals, but also having nutritionally balanced meals. So what to expect from our program as far as this 3 stages of Wondr go. The great thing about our program is that we are 100% digital. We're on the go and broken up into 3 stages of the program. From a bird's eye view, we are a 52-week program, so a full year of support. And again, broken up in these 3 phases here. So the first phase, Wondr Skills. This is where we teach you all of the practical skills that we talked about earlier, through the weekly lessons. We also have a ton of personalized content related to how you answer certain questions within the application or your dashboard. So this is kind of the core of our program, where you're to learn the basic skills of behavior change. And then you'll move into Wondr Up, and from here, we'll just continue to build on those skills and reinforce those skills that you've learned, while also adding some new ones. Maybe depending on where you're at in your journey, adding in some weight management, and just really, the prevention of weight regain and having that lifelong resilience. And then Wondr Last is the last portion of our program. This is more seasonal based. So depending on where you fall in line throughout the year, for example, over the summer, we had a ton of summer tips about, just seasonal challenges. I know as we're entering the holiday season, there's some challenges that go into that as well, whether it's financially, it's, we're having a bunch of family over. How can we support with meals, making sure that you are keeping yourself in a good mental state in a social situation. So a lot of more seasonal content in Wondr Last, but really, really valuable. And that's something that our health coaches lead as well. So here's, again, kind of a quick overview of what to expect with the program. Again, all digital, either on your phone or on a computer. So what to expect, you'll log in for weekly videos for your Wondr Skills anytime, anywhere. So every single week for 52 weeks, we will upload new content on Mondays. If you get to it Monday, great. If you can't get to it until Wednesday or Thursday, that is totally okay. If you are traveling and you have to miss a week, the content will be there for you when you get back. So everything will be available at your fingertips when it works best for you. You'll receive some personalized content for some eating challenges, activity challenges. We'll get to that in a moment. You'll track your progress. You'll access all of the resources that you have online. So on top of the weekly content that we do provide, we also have a full video library that can dive deeper into specific topics that you're looking to, that you have some interest in or want to hear more about. So on top of just the weekly content, we have a whole other plethora of videos that you can go and check out on your own time as well. You'll be able to continue practicing those skills and then keep coming back even if things don't go well. So we're here to support you along your journey. I won't go through all of these specifically, but I just wanted you to get an idea and meet our team of experts. We have such a fabulous team of experts that are here to support you in those videos. Anywhere from registered dietitian, exercise physiologist. We have Chef Trey Wilcox, who's actually on Top Chef All Stars and Iron Chef America. He does a lot of cooking videos, which I know are really popular right now. And this is where he'll talk more about flavor satisfaction, which are so fun to watch. And of course, kind of leading the charge here, Dr. Tim Church, our Chief Medical Officer. He's our clinical thought leader in obesity, has done a great job pulling together this team of experts. And to continue on, clinical psychologists, nutritionists, weight loss physicians as well. So again, a very knowledgeable a team here to support your journey. And of course, wanted to highlight our health coaches. So as I mentioned, Cami is here today, but this team of health coaches is here to support you as well. So if you have additional questions about content in the videos or something that you're struggling with or looking to overcome, this is your team to reach out to. They'll be happy to support you with any questions. I'll get to the support information towards the end of the slide deck, but just wanted to highlight that on top of the experts that we do have in the videos, we do have health coaches on hand if you're needing some extra support on your journey. So as I mentioned, that personalization and action, so we understand that not everyone is going to have the same journey. It's going to look different for each individual, which is what I really enjoyed about this personalization approach with our program over the years. Eating challenges. So there's 4 different buckets that we will ask a series of questions, and you can be more than one. So those 4 buckets are eating around emotions, persistent hunger, eating in social situations, or an all in, all out. I will tell you right now, I am all in, all out. It's not my best quality probably, but it's if I don't start something on a Monday morning, I have to start the following Monday. And what Wondr teaches you is that doesn't have to be the case. If I have an off day on Monday, I didn't start whatever goal I set for myself on a Monday morning, I can wake up on Tuesday and start that goal and still have success by the end of the week. So the week isn't over, even if you don't start right when you wanted to. But that's an example of all in, all out. Again, eating in social situations, persistent hunger, eating around your emotions. We will have personalized content to you specifically to help support you overcome those challenges. Additionally, physical activity. We have a lot of our participants are on, both sides of the spectrum as far as being really active, and some are interested in a new activity, not really sure how to get started. So we'll meet you where you're at with physical activity. We'll provide content to support you, whether you're active, looking to be active, or maybe you're active at work and looking to do something enjoyable on your own time. So again, we'll add some personalization into that as well. And then health conditions. We understand that this can make a big impact in someone's journey. So if you are someone that has diabetes, has high blood pressure, we will also provide specific content knowing that your journey may look different than others to support you in that way. So again, every participant will receive, the core of Wondr, our core skills, our core principles, but we'll be able to meet you again where you're at based on how you answer the series of questions that you see here. Wonderlink. I love the social support because I've interacted on it many of times and see so much positive testimonials and support come out of it. Think of this like a little mini Facebook page, essentially. It's our social support. This is managed by our team of health coaches. So they monitor that throughout each and every day. You can interact with your favorite health coach. You can interact with your favorite alumni as you kind of get clicking around on there, and other participants from all over the country. What I love about this is you may feel something is very unique to you, that you're struggling with something super unique and you're looking for support. You can enter that in the community, and it's very likely someone has had that same challenge or struggle and was able to overcome it, and they can give you some advice of what worked for them. So a very welcoming social support group here, and those that use this are 2 times more likely to stick to their plan. So it's just another support system and a motivational factor that you can utilize within your app or online as well. We have made a lot of updates to our tracking in our program. So we're able to track these different metrics right here. You can track your hydration, which we do talk a lot about in our program. If you're interested in tracking your body measurements, that's also available, but your weight, your activity, setting goals for yourself, and then daily, weekly, and monthly activities. So here's some screenshots here of kind of what to expect. If you hit your current goal, you'll get a little bit of a celebration on the app that you did that. But again, multiple ways that you can track your journey here. It's not just weight, it's setting goals. Even if it's getting X amount of steps a day, we can support you in that way as well. Rewards. So I did want to touch on this. This is actually a relatively new feature. I believe we launched this at the beginning of the year for your population, but a new way to motivate and encourage these skills and bringing them into practice. So similar to what Tia has mentioned about your Be Well points, I did want to call out that there are 2 distinctly different points. So you will earn your Be Well points specifically for Be Well. These Wondr Rewards points will solely be for Wondr Health. So if you do have any questions or confusion about that anytime throughout your program, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to clarify. But I did want to make sure that the Wondr Rewards points is very specific to Wondr Health alone and not the Be Well points. But again, we're happy to clarify for you if you ever have any questions. But what's really fun about this and what we've had really great results with it so far is you can watch your weekly lessons, practice your skills as you're going throughout the program. You slowly earn points and you get to go to our Wondr store and redeem those for something that speaks to you, like resistance bands, a bento box, a Wondr Health belt bag, maybe t-shirts, the H2 Orange water bottle. So there's a ton of options, and those options are there to really support maybe your goals. If you're someone that's wanting to get into resistance training, you can work your way up to earning those by participating in the Wondr program. So again, having these additional tools to help support you along the way. So just kind of a quick overview of some additional tools. We have tip sheets. So as you're going through your program, if it's a certain month of the year or summer's around the corner, we want to kind of highlight something specific. We will upload certain tip sheets that you can take for yourself. We'll have weekly videos. Again, those mindful eating tools. One that I do want to call out is the 10-5-10 meal timer. So if you haven't heard of that yet, please join us and check it out and see if that is something that you find really, really useful. The body mind breaks, the Wondr workouts, and then you have coaching tips as well. So this isn't just weekly videos that you log into. That is the core of the program, but you have so many more additional tools at your fingertips, including the health coaches as well. So wanted to highlight that. And again, we do have an open application right now through September 1st, and the class will start on September 15th. So you can visit wondrhealth.com/bewell to find more information and apply if you're interested. If you're looking for any additional support from our coaches, or you have any tech support questions or anything specific, you can visit support@wondrhealth.com and you'll be able to kind of find the bucket that you need help with and get to the right place. So our team, our response time is very quick, so we can get back to you well within one business day and make sure that you get what you need in order to get started. And then I did provide the eligibility here as well that you can see here. And then you can receive up to 3,000 Bewell points for participating in the program. So as a reminder, that's very different from the Wondr Rewards points. That's specifically Bewell points. But again, kind of that motivational factor as you continue to make changes in your health and these behavior changes, you can also be rewarded at the same time. Alrighty, and that is all I had on my end as far as slides go. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to end my slideshow and just make sure that there's no questions that we can that I can address broadly. But again, if you have any specific questions, please visit the support@wondrhealth.com and we'll be happy to support you. So I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, I see lots of questions come through. I see cookies and broccoli and a lot of things. Good. All right. Let's see if there is anything specific come through. I see. So and maybe this was already addressed, but just to address it broadly, there's no mandatory food or calorie tracking. There is not. We want you to be able to eat the foods that you love without feeling any type of restrictions or limitations. Obviously, we do want to make sure that you have a nutritionally balanced diet, so we will focus on that, but there is no tracking involved. We really want this to be to feel simple. It might not always be easy, but we want it to feel simple for you. So really focusing on the behaviors. Awesome. If there's no more questions, let's see. Make sure I went through all the top. So I love how someone said, I'm ready. Yes. So you need to be on the health plan, or let me pull back up that one slide so y'all have the eligibility. There are a couple different ways here. All right, here is the eligibility for the population. Retirees enrolled in the COVB or VB-CPS Centera health plans. So here are just a few of the eligible criteria. So if you fit into that category, we would love to have you apply. And again, support@wondrhealth.com for questions. And then there's the website for you to enroll. All right. How long is the program? So the Wondr Skills is 12 weeks. Wondr Up is the next 12 weeks. And then Wondr Last will be the last 6 months of the program. So it's a full year of support, but really expect that first 6 months to really dive deep into the skills, the principles, that behavior change component. And then the last 6 months is really there for support. We didn't want to teach all of these wonderful things to you and feel like you just need to be, on your way. We wanted to provide some additional support. So that's why we do have a full year program. But it's not something that, again, if after 6 months you do feel like you're in a really good place, you can come back whenever you feel like it. So there's no limit to the amount of people that are accepted in the program. So as far as health criteria goes, there is some criteria in place. I will say the biggest one, for example, is if you are pregnant and it doesn't really make sense for you to be in a weight loss program, that would be a deferral. If your doctor doesn't believe a weight loss is advisable for you right now, maybe that would be another reason. So there is some health criteria in place. But as far as acceptance goes, anyone is welcome, especially if you fall into the eligibility category for Virginia Beach. Awesome notes here on how tracking can kind of trigger feeling restricted. So I'm glad that our program does not want anyone to feel like there's any restrictions or limitations. We really want you guys to feel comfortable, eat the foods that you currently do, just being mindful in the process. Yes, great question. So as around postpartum, we do have a ton of additional topics within our video library and continue to add and develop more content to support. So healthy aging, women's health, if you do have any chronic conditions, we do touch on all of that. That might not be in the core of our program, but it's in that additional video library content that we will touch on. So yes, there is a ton of additional content if you're looking for something specific. And if you are looking for something specific and you don't see that, please let us know. This is how we learn and this is how we add it to our program. So you can chat us into the support at wondrhealth.com, and we can definitely, make sure that gets to our clinical team so we can provide you more support. If you are fit and healthy but want to enhance and further your well-being journey, can you still do this program? Absolutely. This program welcomes everyone. Again, it's not just number on the scale. We do address, the certain health conditions, but if you're someone that's looking for maybe a proactive approach of if you are getting a little bit older and you're looking to be proactive and trying to learn some new behaviors, or maybe went through a little bit of a spell where you develop some unhealthy behaviors, but you're recognizing it, this would be a great program for you. Really just building on the foundation that you have, and then maybe finding out something new about yourself that you didn't know. All right, any additional questions? You guys are asking some really great questions. All right, we'll give about another minute or so for those to get questions in. But I did want to say to end this webinar, thank you so much for being here today and letting us speak to our wonderful program. And hopefully there's something that really resonated with you that's kind of spark your interest in wanting to in Wondr Health and kind of start on your Wondr journey. So please, again, more information on the wondrhealth.com/be. And again, you can apply today. We will have another class, I believe in Q4. So another opportunity, maybe if this time doesn't make sense for you now, we will have another opportunity later on this year. So thank you again for your time and letting us speak about our great program. And hopefully we will see you in the Wondr journey. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.